But bringing back copyright, is there, and I know, let's talk just for conjecture, because the interesting line that's currently being drawn is AI assisted. I write my thing. I tell you, I go to ChatGPT, I unwrite it.
Mhm.
Now it's AI assisted
Yeah.
versus AI generated. Is that
Mhm.
really an important issue? Because again, from an artist's perspective, how do you know where it ends? And that odd thing about how come this collective intelligence that's being put into my work, it's not like it's going, oh, get that New York Times article from 1963 and put it, it's putting together forward tokens. So
Yeah.
how do we actually protect the people though? You know, the watermarking thing. Do you find some of those things? I mean, I'm finding really
Yeah.
interesting, but it doesn't seem to work with text.
Yeah. 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 So on the copyright, this is so I said the first copyright issue was, is it copyright infringement when you train a model based on copyrighted works? Now you're asking the other side of it, which is, can you get copyright protection for works in which AI played some role in creating, right? Whether it was
Mhm.
completely just at the push of a button and the AI created a piece of art or some text, or whether there was some more interaction between the human and AI. And I agree with you. In the vast majority of real cases, it's really hard or impossible to separate out, distill out the role of the human and the role of the artist or the writer. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I use ChatGPT or some other chatbot to help me write something, I
Mhm.
don't just give it a prompt, have it spit something out, and then publish that somewhere, right? That's a bit of an easy case to say, let's call that AI generated. Even there, though, if I put in, I think, a clever enough prompt or a prompt that reflects something from me as a person, something expressive, I think there's a case to be made that even though that output was AI generated, there's something of me in it that should entitle me to authorship. But
Right.
in most cases, it's actually more complex than that. I put in a prompt, I get something out, I get rid of 90% of what ChatGPT produces. I use a little bit of it. It gives me another, it inspires another idea in me. I go and
Me
type
too.
something, into my word processor. I go back to ChatGPT. I ask it a question. There's a lot of back and forth, and I'm using it as a tool. You could
Yeah.
say it is a step beyond, the use of a grammar checker.
Right.
Certainly, it does more than that, but it's interactive. And how could you possibly um, segregate the human contribution from the AI contribution there? I don't really think that it's possible, and I think that if whether it's courts or copyright offices around the world
Yeah.
try to require creators to, when they submit a copyright application, to say, here's the part of the work that was generated by me and here's the part that was generated by the AI, they're going to be asking people to engage in an impossible task that also doesn't really promote what copyright law should be trying to promote. As you said,